Hey, what's up? It's June 9th, and this is the Sports Post Podcast. Jag Mangat here for the NBA and NHL. Let's start off with the NBA for a second, 2 seconds here, to talk about James Harden. Do they actually need James Harden? And the answer is hell no. Everybody knows that the Nets are going to win the championship. Kevin Durant is shooting 50% from the field goal and about 32 points per game. Trust me, they do not need James Harden in this series because, quite frankly, Blake Griffin is the best buyout market player known to man this year because he had 18 points last game and he was dunking on everybody, and they do not need James Harden yet. So I'm pretty sure Steve Nash is saying just sit out, and we steamrolled Milwaukee the other night to take I think it's 2-0 lead on the Bucks, and honestly they do not need him. So just sit out if you're James Harden. Bottom line. So um, let's talk about NHL. NHL Tampa Bay Lightning advanced to go to the conference finals, and they take on the winner of the Islanders taking on the Boston Bruins. That game is Game 6 tonight, and Boston is facing elimination. So basically, it's kind of like this. You have the Islanders ready to eliminate the Boston Bruins tonight, and that might well be happening. So it could be the Islanders taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. That would be quite something because Islanders are up and coming, and Tampa Bay is got all that playoff experience and that championship experience. So that'd be something. On the other side, you have Montreal sitting waiting, and they're taking on the winner of the Vegas Golden Knights and Colorado Avalanche. I did not see this coming, just like I never saw Carolina losing last night coming. I never saw Vegas Golden Knights coming from 2-0 taking a 3-2 lead against Colorado. That is just, I never saw that coming. That's exactly what happened last night. Colorado lost, and Vegas takes a 3-2 lead in the series. They are in the they are on the brink of elimination, and Montreal could be facing Vegas Golden Knights, so they could be going to Vegas in the next coming couple days, maybe. So it could possibly be Islanders taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal taking on Vegas Golden Knights as it stands right now, unless Colorado or the Boston Bruins have anything to say about that. So in the NBA, Utah Jazz defeated the LA Clippers last night, and Clippers came back. There's two controversial calls against the Utah Jazz. However, they prevailed and they won 112 to 109. Donovan Mitchell, up and coming superstar, was getting advice from Dwayne Wade on the sidelines. He ended up scoring 45 points in that win, and they look to continue that on to game 2. So they are up 1-0 in that series. They are taking on the whoever wins this series, and that's the Suns taking on the actual Denver Nuggets. Now, the bottom line with that is Denver Nuggets, congratulations to Nikolai Jokic, known as the Joker. He got MVP. And now, in this series, he's not really playing like the MVP because DeAndre Ayton is dominating him on the boards, both defensively and offensively. So he's got his work cut out for him, and I strongly believe that Phoenix Suns will win tonight, and they will win the series. I don't know if it's going to be a sweep, but I think it's going to be 5 games, Phoenix in 5. So Look at that picture from from Perk. Um, Phoenix will win in 5, and on the other side you have 76ers who came back from a little bit of a deficit last night to beat the Hawks. And like I said, the Philadelphia 76ers got caught off on game 1, and they actually won game 2, but this series could go either way because the Hawks do not go away. They can shoot, and shoot. The problem with the 76ers is not all of them can shoot. So that's why I'm saying that this series can go 7 games, and it might very well be. They're going back to Atlanta for game 3. I believe that's tomorrow night. Also, tomorrow night, I think it's Brooklyn taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, Milwaukee Bucks, they're down 2-0, and quite frankly, they got blown out the other night. And Mike Budenhauser, I strongly believe his job is on the line. He pulled his guys out 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So you can't, even without James Harden, Brooklyn Nets are lethal. And it's there's no answer for Kevin Durant. Absolutely no answer. Coming off an Achilles tear, guy is playing unbelievable basketball, and clearly he's going to be the Finals MVP because clearly they will win the championship. And what I want to do is I want to talk about Jay Williams and Kevin Durant. Now, Kevin Durant apparently talked to Jay Williams saying, "I'm better than Giannis." Not in those words, but that's pretty much what he said. And Jay Williams pretty much said it on live television. Kevin Durant didn't want to make a big deal about it, so he called him a liar because he didn't want that exposed. My take was that Kevin Durant is insecure, he's sensitive, and that's why he said those comments. But you got to think about Kevin Durant because that was a private conversation, and those private conversations are only to be held in private. Jay Williams said that publicly, and he shouldn't have, but yet he did. And his response was, "That's what we do. This is the media." So I think that friendship is kind of torn a little bit, becoming torn, because I understand that you're thinking it's a media thing, but he confided in you. He said that to you as a friend, and you took it out to the media. So if basically somebody told me something and I blurbed it on this podcast, and I said, "Oh, this so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that," that would not be cool because I didn't run it by him, as that was a private conversation. Now, Jay Williams begs to differ. He's saying that's what the media does. Well, I guess you are now considered only media. You're not you're not considered a friend. Prime example is Shannon Sharp calling up Julio Jones on live TV, and Julio Jones said, "I'm gone." And there's reports saying that Julio did not know that he was on TV. He did not know that he was talking, and Shannon Sharp was on TV while he did that. And I remember my buddy sent me that clip, and I told him, I just said that that's totally wrong. And all these media guys, what they want to do is they want to make their platform better. Like, they want to advance in their careers. And I get it, they want to advance in their careers, but they're jeopardizing the trust and the friendship that they make. So I have to side with I know Kevin Durant is insecure, but I gotta side with him because that was a private conversation and that should never have been leaked. This is Jag Mangat for the Sports Post Podcast. Tune into tonight's games and tune into the podcast tonight as well. Jag Mangat, June 9th, Sports Post Podcast.